Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we'll be talking to Steve Skursky, Community Engagement Coordinator on the Music in the Park series this year. Steve, welcome to the show.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
So let's start off. How long has the Village hosted Music in the Park?
So this marks 39 years of doing Music in the Park, and it seems like every year it just grows a little bit more and more, and a lot of towns around us have tried to replicate the same thing, but there's something about being in downtown Bensenville that you just can't replicate, and if you haven't checked it out, it's definitely worth paying a visit.
So if you want to check it out, what are the days and times that we host it?
So we'll start, our first show is on June 14th. It's every Wednesday, downtown Bensenville. The food, if you want to get food before the show, it starts at about 6 o'clock. And then the band takes the stage at 7:30. So that goes till about 9:30.
We have a lot of seniors in town that would love to attend our event. Are there any special areas set up for our seniors?
So we'll have a few picnic tables towards the back of the park. They can have their dinner there and then stay at those picnic tables and enjoy the show as well.
Does the format stay the same this year?
Yeah, so it'll be pretty much the same format as last year. There's really not a whole lot of changes. We'll have the balloon artists and the face painter and a lot of the same food vendors as well.
What kind of music are we going to play this year at Music in the Park?
Yeah, we have a good variety. It's pretty much geared for all, bring the whole family. You can have, the kids who are young enjoy it, but also the adults enjoy it. So a lot of variety and different bands for everyone.
So oldies, 60s, 70s, 80s, and today.
Yep, a little bit of everything.
Like a radio ad right there.
Exactly, there you go.
What are some of the other activities that we're going to host today, this time around at Music in the Park?
Yeah, so we'll have, of course, the music, but also the traditional car show from, a wide range of those awesome cars. I'm always impressed every year with some of the cars that show up. So we'll have that. Again, the balloon artist, the face painter, all the food vendors will be there. We'll have some people selling, some community groups selling nachos and popping water. We'll also have the 50-50 raffle that goes to community organizations in town. So a lot of the same things, but some different things as well.
Tell us about the lineup this year.
Yeah, so June 14th is when it starts. We're starting off with Aura, so that's 80s classic. And then the next week, June 21st, is Simply Elton. So that's a Elton John tribute. We've got June 28th is the Seventh Heaven, one of the most popular bands in the area for summer concerts. So we have them. And then July 12th is The Moods, which is Motown and R&B. We've got July 19th, so we're skipping the week of July 4th. So July 19th is Heart to Heartbreaker. And then July 26th, American English. August 2nd is Easy FM, 70s Yacht Rock, something a little bit different this year. August 9th is the Blues Brothers. August 16th is Generation. And then August 23rd, we wrap up the shows with Cashmere.
Obviously, we got to charge for this event. How much is it?
It's the very low price of $0. So the event is free, but we do recommend that you bring cash if you would like to purchase food from one of the vendors.
How can people find out more about Bensenville's Music in the Park?
The best way to get more information is to visit our website. You can also give me a call or shoot me an email as well.
Want to give them your phone number?
My phone number is 630-594-1010.
I know I have a couple more questions. We have to take a break. You have a few minutes?
Absolutely.
We'll be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back to Spotlight in Bensenville. My name is Frank DeSimone, Village President and your host for this episode. Today we have Steve Skursky, who is our Community Engagement Coordinator. Welcome back.
Good to be here.
So will there be food and beverages at Music in the Park?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of the same vendors that we've had in years past, which includes Green Street Grill. This year we'll have Mama Maria's doing a slice of the pizza, sweets for you, so a lot of sweet treats, popcorn for the kids. El Toreo, who is a fan favorite, we've had them for many, many years doing tacos. Cilantro Taco Grill will be there as well. We had them, I think, last year, but they'll be there for all the shows this year, and may have something a little bit different than El Toreo, a little bit of a variety. And we'll also have the Youth Coalition doing nachos again. So those are, some of those vendors do take a credit card, but we do recommend bringing cash for those.
Is the Classic Car Show part of the event? And tell us a little bit about the show.
Yeah, so it is part of the event. We'll close off Green Street and Center Street. The cars will be lined up mostly along Center Street. We'll have a few on Green Street where some of the spaces provide, but we get a variety of cars for that. I'm always excited to see what cars show up, and it's always a great show.
How can our residents participate in the car show?
So we'll close the streets off around 5 o'clock, 5:30. And you don't have to sign up, you just show up.
First come, first serve, right?
Exactly, as space allows, they'll kind of park you in designated spots, and once it fills up, it fills up.
How many people usually attend our Music in the Park?
We have a great turnout for Music in the Park. I'd say anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000.
20, 30,000?
Yeah.
So yeah, it all depends on the band too, right?
Yeah.
Some bands bring a different following, some bands bring more. But I always call it our little Ravinia. You know, it's pretty cool when the lights go down and the trees light up. Are there going to be additional events happening this summer?
Yeah, so starting with July 4th, we'll have our traditional Liberty Fest event. And that's a great event for the family. We have the day, it's a long day. It starts off with the parade at 10 a.m. That kicks off in downtown Bensenville and ends at Redmond Park, or Redmond Recreation Complex. And we'll have food there. We'll have fireworks at 9:30. We'll have a band there, 2 hype crew this year, which we're excited about. So it's always a good time.
How can people find out more about Bensenville's Music in the Park and all of our other summer activities?
The best resource is the Village of Bensenville's website, and they can also give me a call at 630-594-1010.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me.
We'll see you next time. Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you.
And thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Spotlight in Bensenville.